Morning, charming. How did you sleep? I'm glad. I slept well too, especially with you so close. It's quiet outside. The soldiers must have given up on finding us. We should probably get moving soon. But right now, just let me come a bit closer. Are you saying I shouldn't kiss you on the nose? Oh my. Then, where would you like your kisses? Your lips? Alright then. Just a small one. I'm sorry. I completely forgot about the burns. How does your chest feel? Let me see. You are quite red. And you seem to have some blisters over here. If I can just regain my air powers, perhaps I would be able to heal you, at least the worst of it. I told you coming with me wasn't a good idea. Doesn't matter now. What's done is done, and we need to figure out what to do next. That's risky. But we don't have many other options. Going back to my hometown, like you did before. There is no way any sensible elementalist would listen to you. But maybe they'd listen to me. And if I show them what I can do, they have to see the truth. My mother and father aren't unreasonable. I miss them so much. How far away is it? I shouldn't have asked. You do remember I have no idea what miles are. A few days walking, That's not too bad. But we should take some rest to let your wounds heal first. Me? I'm fine. Oh, right. I had forgotten about my leg. It didn't hurt when I was laying down. Could you help me a bit further in the cave? It's probably going to get pretty windy at best, and I don't want to put you in danger. Yep, I'm ready. No, it's fine. How deep does this cave go? It feels like we've been walking for forever. And it just keeps going. Really? You mean to say you used to hide here as a kid, but never thought to see what's at the end? Well, we should explore it then. No, it's alright. Doesn't hurt that much. Besides, I want to see what's on the end of this cave. How did you end up here, anyways? With the FE, I mean. Your parents were Archeolo? I give up. What does that mean? Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. And that's how you and your family found out about us? Your parents snuck into one of our cities to study the architecture, the place when it was built. Wow, aren't your parents awesome? Or, I'm sorry. What happened? You never figured out what happened? Where were you when they disappeared? The school threw you out when your parents' money stopped coming? How could they do that? You had just lost your parents, and they just threw you, a 7-year-old, out on the streets to fend for yourself. If I ever find the people who did that, I will make sure they regret doing that to you. Right. I'm sorry. Keep going. Oh my. I see, wearing costumes, trying and ultimately failing to sneak into places where you shouldn't be wasn't just a one-off to impress me. Was that when you met Joey? His dad does sound like a pretty intense person. You should be glad he didn't beat the living crap out of you for stealing from them. I'm going to thank Joey on your behalf next time we see him. And is it thanks to him you joined the FE? Wow. My life growing up. There honestly isn't much to say. My mom is a calm, dreamy woman. My dad is strong and determined. Both very typical for their elements. They did the best they could to prepare me to take over the town after them. Educate me about everything I need to know. My mom always wanted me to be ladylike. I know! Not me in the slightest. Mom would make all these beautiful dresses and I would ruin them in like a day. I would climb the castle roof, or training, or play in the fields. It differed from day to day. Dad spent most of his free time teaching me about leadership and my powers. His powers are pretty weak, but he's incredible with a sword. I could never beat him when we sparred. I had a group of friends, and we would run around town, causing chaos. Every now and then, when King Atlas would come to visit my parents, they would send me to the river to help with fishing, as far away from the castle as possible within the barrier. I started mastering fire, then earth, water, and just a few days before you came, air. I was aiming to be one of the king's soldiers. I wanted to be the best. Are you alright? I did manage to escape them yesterday. Maybe I am the best. Just kidding, you're the best obviously. You're the only one who can knock some sense into me. Hey, what's that? There's a light coming from behind the corner. Whoa. This is amazing. Would you look at that? They can only have been made by very powerful elementalists. The columns or patterns are so complex. I know it's made by elementalists because the columns were made like this. It wasn't built or sculpted, but simply created that way. I'll show you what I mean someday. There's a text over here. It seems to be in Sumerian. My father taught me some a couple of years ago. Our library has several tablets about our powers. But these columns speak of something different. I don't understand everything, and it's in quite rough shape. But this one over here speaks about a journey. I think people were forced to flee the moon and leave behind their home, searching for a new one for centuries. The rest is in too bad condition to read. Over here is something else. It's in really bad shape though. It speaks of a fifth element. I think this translates into something like don't see, and this into control. And this is gonna sound really weird, but it says something like child of the moon. Do you have any idea what all of this means? Odd. But there is something about this place though. Can you feel it? Like it's protected. And it's protecting us. I've never felt this safe before. Every muscle in my body relaxing. The gates in my mind opening, and my second sight has never been this clear. I have my second sight back! It lets me focus on purely the elements and not humans, elementalists, animals, structures, sounds, everything around me. Is it alright if I try it out? It feels like it's been forever. I haven't been able to use it since that day. Okay. Nothing should happen to you, but you might want to stand back just in case I blow something up again. I miss you. Now let's see. I can feel the wind blowing around me, shifting my hair. I feel the heat traveling inside my veins. see if I can focus it on one spot. Charming. I'm doing it, look. No explosions. I can hear water running and dripping all over the cave. Even a small stream right above us. As far as Earth. It's not hard to miss when you're in a cave, but there's something else. Like a fog twisting around us. I'm sure Charming can see it. If they could, they'd be gaping wide. The tiny stars in the fog, shimmering with violet, doesn't seem to be able to touch the column so. My skin is all tingly. Might be my new powers. Fifth element. Let's see what happens if I use my powers. The fog is rotating around me, coming inside of me. I feel it. The power. Just like that, the fog is back around us. I did it. Charming. I'm back. Come here, let me heal you.